Today I may reveal the final piece. I need to ascend to godhood.
Alright, so
Your sacrifice serves me.
welcome back to my YouTube channel. Throw that down right there. Ooh, 1. So that's how the interval thing works. Because this is 1 right now and I didn't use anything to make it 1. Oh, so do they just keep going down in price the longer I hold it in my hand? That's actually pretty dope. That might be useful. This is a bad build for this.
These will be stuck. I don't want to do that again.
Alright, does it go lower than 5 is what I want to know.
This weapon lacks elegance, but it will
How did he move so
suffice.
fast? Oh, because he put it down? Does it go
Go
lower
ahead,
than...
take
Oh,
it.
it goes to 3. Oh, so the longer you hold it in... Bro, this is OP, low-key, for Spencer. But... see if I can shoot her before she opens
Child
up
could
that door.
have found that.
That really wasn't very nice.
Took you so long to find it? I shall lower my expectations.
Time to go.
So many walk into the next test?
Wow.
Good. I shall learn more from a group.
So, I came on basically just to talk about the updates. Sorry, I got focused
I
on the
hope you do
gameplay.
not think you managed this against my will.
Spencer keeps
I
talking.
want you to suffer longer.
But basically, I don't think the survivors needed any more buffs than what they currently have. Like, they're already pretty OP, in my opinion. Like, survivors didn't need to be any
Gonna
stronger.
need to break it or something. Bring it on.
I wanted to go down a little bit more. All right, there we go. They broke his hammer. Now I have my ultimate. All right, so I'm gonna use this really quick.
I am waiting for your death. Not long now. Brave
Are you
trying
serious?
to outsmart their captor.
She's annoying.
It is futile, but amusing.
She's gonna save them.
Healing over here.
No, I don't think I will allow you
If
that
I apply
far.
pressure correctly, I can do this.
Feel like when the virus struggles
There
to
we go.
control your final breath.
Now I have this in my hand, so I can waste some more of her time. I don't know how the intervals work, but the fact that you can possibly get liquor down to like 0 cost makes this pretty OP.
Locked. Even with inferior subjects, I expected better than this.
I'm out of ammo.
Interesting team.
Just as I planned. I see fingers of death reach towards you. Locked.
Good luck with that. He's always trying to shoot at me, but I'm wondering why they didn't get this terminal over here. Doesn't make sense.
Oh, that was freaking close.
So archaic.
See if I can get this up fast enough.
Watch out for more traps.
Nope. So yeah, survivors didn't need any more buffs. Spencer is kind of OP now because if I used a different build than what I'm using now,
Easier to destroy you.
it would have definitely been game over for them. Like they're struggling right now. I pretty much get my ultimate every 5 seconds.
Your heart beats faster. Your breathing quickens. The virus stirs inside you. If you do not go faster, then I will be forced to terminate this experiment, and you with it.
GG.
You're less than guinea pigs to me.
So Spencer is OP, and I literally put that together in like I just started the game, just downloaded the update, put that build together in literally like a minute. Basically, I wanted to use low cost cards and see how the interval thing worked. The interval thing is OP, so basically you can make a deck full of high cost cards and have them all end up going down to like 2 or 1, which honestly might make him better than, you know, a lot of people were saying that, oh, you know, what's her name, Alex is gonna be OP. Yeah, no, Spencer, just from this gameplay, I haven't tested out the other masterminds yet, but Spencer seems like he might be the most OP in my opinion, because the amount of times I got my ultimate, I probably used it about 3 times, so I probably could have got it like 2 more times. I had enhanced biocores and my liquors were costing like what, 2 or maybe 3 at most, and if I waited longer I could have got them down to 1. If I had higher cost cards, I could have waited until they all costed 1, throw down a whole bunch of high cost cards. But yeah, survivors didn't need any more to be stronger than they are, because if the other masterminds don't have as decent viability as Spencer does right now with these new skills that he just got, they're gonna get destroyed by these survivors. This team just got unlucky because I decided to use Spencer, and it looks like he's OP. I used it for his ultimate and the fact that you could put on the shield and lower it, keep lowering it, and I just threw in the liquor in there for fun to see how the interval thing worked. And yeah, Spencer might be OP. The other masterminds, I'm not too sure. Survivors didn't need any more buffs. It needs to be harder for survivors, honestly. But given the fact that you know, this team just lost, I don't think they're a SWAT team, but it might be hard for survivors against Spencer if he uses a cheesy build. But against other masterminds, I don't think it'll be as hard for them. Spencer just got lucky from this update, to be honest with you. But every survivor got a buff, including, especially Martin. The fact that he can debuff all of your zombies, he basically makes Annette useless. So now you have 3 survivors that can debuff Annette. Daniel is the same, like, you know, most people are gonna use his the same passive that they've always been using so that he doesn't get stunned. This is gonna be the same thing with Daniel. Annette, people might start using the dogs and the liquors more just to be annoying. Alex, I feel like you're definitely gonna see more Alexes. I'm not sure how useful some of her stuff are though, because the fact that you activate all traps on the floor, if you activate one, I think that's what it said, but I won't know until I really test it out. But we'll see how it works out, because zombies are still kind of useless if they can all be stunned by shotguns. I feel like shotgun meta isn't going anywhere. Valerie can basically stop infection now, so infection is almost pointless because Valerie can basically stop that. January is probably got the most OP buff in terms of getting credits and getting free weapons. Tyrone is more tanky, but that just depends on, like, if he's opening a door, stuff like that. He's tanky in those situations, but he's pretty much the same. And Samuel definitely got buffed a lot because he does more damage the less health he has, which is an interesting ability. I think Becca, January, and Martin got the best buffs, which I don't think they necessarily needed, but we'll see how it turns out. I feel like the survivors are already OP. It should be harder for survivors to win, not easier. They're survivors. They're survivors for a reason. Like, it's the mastermind's experiment. They got kidnapped, so they shouldn't be running around killing zombies like it's nothing, stunning bioweapons every 0.5 seconds. Like, it should be difficult for them, or like at least like it should be 50-50, or like maybe like, yeah, I don't know, maybe like 50-50 in my opinion, or 60-40 if anything. Like, masterminds shouldn't be easy for masterminds, but it should be in the middle. I just don't think this game is balanced at all, and I feel like you're gonna see a lot more Spencers and a lot more Alexes. Maybe less Daniel, less Nikolai, less Annette, considering Martin cancels her out, like hard cancel. That's my take on the new update. Hopefully they change some more stuff, or hopefully they keep adding stuff, because I enjoy new content, but I just don't. I think Survivor is easy. I'm gonna start playing Survivor more, maybe post some videos to show, you know, if it's actually easy or not, because I can say it, but, you know, just don't take my words for, like, you know, don't take my words for what they are. Don't take my words for fact, you know. Always be skeptical of what I'm saying. But once I start playing, I'll tell you what I think, and we could just take it from there. But this update, I enjoy the fact that they added new content. It's just Survivor. A lot of people say Survivor is easy. I think Survivor is easy as long as you have a good team. They shoot out cameras and they go to the objective at a quick pace, because this team, they ran past like one objective. Like, they could have had the last room already, and then all they would have had to do was run towards the exit, but they wasted time. So if you have a team that doesn't waste time, you know, speed run, they're quick, they know what they're doing, you're more than likely gonna win. As long as you don't run past objectives, you try not to get downed. If you get downed, you know, your teammates actually help you get back up quick without wasting time. You're more than likely gonna win, because most masterminds, there's not much they can do unless they're running like a really cheap build, which, you know, it depends. That's pretty much it. That's my thoughts on the update. I like it, yes. I always appreciate new content, but I feel like Capcom needs to come hire me, because their team doesn't know what they're doing really, and no balance updates, none of that. They just added new content, that's it. This game needs balance patches. Like, they need to fix the problems that everyone's complaining about. Like, literally, so many people are complaining about the network. They need to get dedicated servers, and they need to do balance patches. But they decided to just drop new content instead of, you know, fixing problems that are already there. Sorry for ranting. If you're still watching on this Terminator screen, where, you know, thank you.